series 81% of the time. High stakes, high pressure, and that sets the stage for two superstars, two MVPs delivering body blows and going back and forth. Danny Green, we picked this up late. Tie game at 96 in Oklahoma City. SGA spins, cycles, lays it in high off the glass.
Daytime.
SGA puts the Thunder up by 2. But then here, it's Nikola Jokic that is able to respond. These two trading buckets, this is what we signed up for in this series. And it's not just the shot making, it's the gravitational pull of SGA.
Others, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Dumps it off to Isaiah Hartenstein. Just a really nice setup there. But then the next Nuggets possession here, Jokic.
Hit him with the ball.
High arcing floater off the glass. Game all tied, back at 100, back and forth we go. The next possession here, SGA hits a step back. Jamal Murray is perplexed. You landed in his landing space, bro. It's a foul.
Illegal.
Tough shot there, through contact. SGA finishes. And this is the next Nuggets possession here. Nikola Jokic, how? Chet Holmgren, his wingspan is 7'5". Every person in Oklahoma City just deflated after that shot.
His go-to at the end of the shot clock.
And with that, it's his second 40, 15, and 5 game in his playoff career, tied with Elgin Baylor for the second most all-time. Game all tied at 103. But then the next Thunder possession here. Jalen Williams, watch him in the corner there. We've talked about needing the others to show up. J-Dub with a huge bucket there, then having a nice conversation with his shooting hand saying, yes, sir. And that brings us to today's electric moment, brought to you by Hyundai. Under a minute left, OKC up 3. We've been wondering, when is SGA going to hit the shot? He's 4 of 21 on threes at this point in the series. Christian Brown on him now. Gets just a little bit of breathing room.
Better step up, Jokic.
And all of a sudden, the Thunder up by 6. And just look at the Thunder fans' reaction to that shot. Even Nana is perplexed. So was Matt Pinto on Thunder Radio.
Hartenstein screen, Shea jumped out by Brown. Gildas Alexander 5 to shoot. Angle left fires a 3 that's online. Got it! Cha-ching! A Thunder bunny ball. Thunder by 6. Oh, baby!
I can't even try to replicate that type of call, so I'll just say cha-ching. SGA comes up clutch. But here's Jamal Murray on Jokic's MVP performance as well.
I mean, a bad game, he had 26, 10, and 8, and it was like, he played bad. Like, no, he missed shots. There's a difference. He's still playing. He's still the engine of our offense. He's still coordinating. He's still anger on defense. He still does a lot of different things. So, I don't think Jokic should be going through any type of slander when, he's still playing all NBA, MVP, Hall of Fame type of level.
No one guy can do it. I need Chet. Chet needs me. We both need Dub and Hart and K. Rich and so forth and so on. Like, we all need each other. Obviously, he's a really talented guy. But all we care about is winning the game, and we got one tonight. We got to go get one more.
You're only as good as
Yes,
your weakest link. I mean, that's a heck of a quote there from SGA.
Perfect for what I'm about to explain to you, because I was one of the other guys that helped my team. Your superstars get you there, your others win you the series or get you through the series when your superstars are tired. Jamal Murray got tired last night, and OKC outlasted him. Usually in the fourth quarter, OKC, they've been one shot, one pass, and isolation, no movement, and they get, fourth quarter out. This game, they move the ball, attack the paint. You see the draw that he got, pump fake, draw, kick. Find Lou Dort, who hit 2 previous to this three-pointer. I don't know why Jokic is closing out so short on him. Lou Dort was hot. He's the one that got them back into the game. 50-50 balls, got them some loose balls, offensive rebounds. Here they got the zone going. SGA gets a pick and roll, attacks the paint, gets to move with the ball, move without the ball. Isaiah Hartenstein cut back door. Lob, easy dunk. Gotta love that, man. Others get involved. And this one was even my favorite one because it was the screen by Isaiah, which got them the 3. SGA gets to the paint, draws 3 guys to him. Sees the open man, finds Lou Dort, swing quick, and you see Isaiah here sitting this big screen right here. That was a key play to them getting a wide open shot from J-Dub, who damn near ices the game or gets them the lead. They had since in the fourth quarter, they hadn't had the lead all game. So this is what wins you the games. The others get them the little plays, get to the paint, attacking, swing, getting some open looks.
Richard Jefferson, I don't know if y'all remember him. He used to hang out on our show a whole lot more before he got important, but he would always say, the stars got to get you a game, your role players got to get you a game, and that is certainly what the Oklahoma City Thunder did here. But as you can see, SGA, he scored or assisted on more points by himself in clutch time of Game 5 than the Nuggets scored as an entire team here, edging Denver by a margin of 12-11. They fought back to take this series 3-2. But Mr. Spears, what do you think when you look at these last 2 games in particular, OKC has found that could be sustainable to carry them through this series?
There's a closer for the Toronto Blue Jays. His name is Jeff Hoffman. Well, the Canadian for the Thunder, SGA, he's their closer. We've seen this the last 2 games. He's been phenomenal at the end of the game. His numbers, the rest of the game hasn't been great. But in Game 4, He locked it in, got him to win, got the clutch basket to win the game, and yesterday it was the same thing. He had the three-point play, he had at 2-minute mark, and then 47 seconds left, he had a three-pointer. Perk had a guy in Paul Pierce that used to close games for them in the key big games. SGA, he's that closer for the Thunder.
You got to ask yourself, like, how did he get to the point where he could close the game, right? And you got to give credit to his teammates. The Oklahoma City Thunder are deeper than the Pacific Ocean when it comes down to their depth. And that's what's winning them these games, especially the last two. You look at the numbers of what they've done to Denver in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's been eye-popping, right? Like 63 points. The Nuggets 37 over the last, games 4 and 5. The Thunder shooting 49% from the field, 8 for 17, while Denver shooting 2 for 24 from the three-point range. And so you look at Alex Caruso, who's bringing that championship experience and that leadership. You got Jay Will, who is the one that comes in off the bench. J-Dub is the starter. You have Jay Will coming in, and he's mixing it up, wrestling down low with Jokic and getting him frustrated. You have Chet Holmgren came up with huge blocks. Isaiah Joe, and I thought Cason Wallace, their defense was pretty damn good. Luke Doncic, who had been struggling this series from the trade ball. All of a sudden, he have his one shining moment where he's knocking down triples. And you heard Shea talk about it. Like, basically, like, I wouldn't be able to close the game if it wasn't for the others on my team being able to get me through the first, second, and third quarter.
100%. And you got to give a lot of credit to SGA because he did a great job of trusting them.
Yeah.
This is a game he had 30 points, and it didn't seem like it. The whole second half, fourth quarter, he wasn't that aggressive, but he was aggressive in making moves and getting his teammates open, freeing them up, getting to the paint, attacking. There was too much ISO ball in the games that they lost in the fourth quarter. It was one pass, one shot. He made sure they had extra passes, extra screens, got to the paint, and picked and choose his moments to get to the basket and make some shots and make some plays. But he allowed his other guys to step up and give them opportunities to win, especially when Denver was playing that zone. He found ways to penetrate the zone and get them open looks.
That depth on full display. For anyone wondering, the Pacific Ocean is over 14,000 feet deep. Ever since you said that, Perk, I was curious. And the Thunder are deeper than that. So how do the Nuggets, Perk, when you look at the fact that they've been outscored by 26 points in the last two fourth quarters, how do they get back in this? How do they force a Game 7?
Look, the biggest X factor for the Nuggets in this series is Aaron Gordon, right? You look at this series, the two games that the Nuggets have won in this series, Aaron Gordon had 22 points in each one of those games. The games that they lost, he's had under 20, right? They're undefeated in this postseason when he scores 20 or more. So Aaron Gordon is that guy. Remember in game one, Jokic had 42, but Aaron Gordon had 22. They had 64 of the 121 points. He is that guy for them. If the Thunder continue, especially Chet Holmgren, to slow him down, that favors the Thunder. But if Aaron Gordon decides to go back into championship mode of what we seen when they made their finals run, the most important piece outside of Jokic and Murray, then the Nuggets have a real chance of winning this series in 7 games. But he's the biggest X factor.
Well, we know we'll have a Game 6 of the Thunder and Nuggets series Thursday night on ESPN. It's all going down in that one. NBA Countdown tips off our coverage at 7:30 Eastern. Coming up, after dismissing the 64-win Cavaliers, what is next for the Indiana Pacers? Should they be the favorites against the Knicks or the Celtics in the next round? Plus, how are the top projected picks in June's draft looking at day 2 of the Combine? We're going to head to Chicago for a full scouting report on both Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper. And Mr. Spears sticking around to tell us about his conversation with Jason Tatum's father, Justin, following his son's emotional last 48 hours. Some fascinating insight coming your way after the break.